Okay, let's look at the RBM as a process. How does that fit together with the project cycle? What is the major steps of the flow of the RBM process? And there are 5 kind of main stages. The first is analysis. Assess and analyze the situation. Understand the context, the background to the particular target area. Understand the problem, its causes and its effects, and understand the people, the stakeholders, those who are going to be affected by what you do and those who can affect you. Once we know what we're dealing with, we can then set objectives. We can identify our project outcome and the impact that we want to have. And we can define a strategy to get there, selecting from the different ways to approach that particular situation to bring about that particular positive change. From those different approaches available to us, we can analyze those, select, prioritize, maybe reject some, and synthesize those into a program or project strategy. Now, you'd think step 3 would be to implement, but it's not. It's still planning. Implementation planning and planning for monitoring and evaluation. It's essential that we have a monitoring and evaluation plan that allows for routine monitoring to be integrated into our work and allows those feedback loops, the data flow, to flow smoothly through the project so it can continue to focus on getting the best results possible. Then we can implement, monitor, continuous, regular monitoring integrated into everything we do, not just the M&E people's responsibility, everybody's responsibility, and respond to what we're learning through monitoring, making those changes. Just like if you're in a sailboat and the wind is blowing one way, then you're going to adjust your sail so you can get to your destination. Or if you're stuck in traffic and you find that, well, you can try a different route to get to your destination, or maybe you just say the traffic is so bad today, let's change the plan entirely and go somewhere else. So implementing and then monitoring, looking around, monitoring what's going on and responding at appropriate times to make sure that we continue to move towards those results. And at the final stage, obviously evaluating, learning what lessons we can from what went right, what went wrong, what challenges were overcome, what unexpected things happened, how can we do it better next time, and sharing that. Evaluation, learning, and sharing. So you often hear those things together, MELS, monitoring, evaluation, learning, and sharing. So of course, there's a longer term impact of the RBM process on our organizations and projects too. Let's look at that visually. So we have the analysis, we have the planning, we have the monitoring and the evaluating. We start by assessing and analyzing, setting our objectives, defining the strategy, plan for monitoring and evaluation. Then we implement, monitor, respond, and then we apply learning from evaluation. There are some common features that you'll see in many RBM-focused or RBM-based projects. For example, problem analysis, understanding the causes and the consequences of the problem. Stakeholder analysis, knowing what people's interests, motivations are. Are they likely to support or oppose us? How can we mobilize better those who can be on our side? How can we reduce the influence of those who might be resisting what we do? How can we communicate? How can we engage with our stakeholders? In RBM, projects are built around a results chain. The results chain of inputs, activities, outputs, outcome, and impact. And indicators which measure progress towards our results, as well as measuring achievement of our results looking back. That requires regular, integrated monitoring, a smooth data flow, and feedback loops so that what is learned can be responded to and applied.